Talking about serious, we are seeing the biggest one-day jump in coronavirus deaths in the U.S. since this outbreak began. More than 140 people lost their lives yesterday, bringing the death toll to over 590 in this country. The number of reported cases in the U.S. has now risen to more than 46,000. A new CBS News poll says nearly three-quarters of Americans, 72%, believe it will take months or longer for this virus to be contained.
The coronavirus has also pushed the American economy to the brink. For that reason, President Trump is now suggesting he may be running out of patience with measures meant to slow the virus as Congress continues to fight over a bailout package. Nowhere has been hit harder in America than the New York metro area. Around a quarter of the country's coronavirus cases are in New York City. That's where our lead national correspondent David Begnaud is. David, these numbers are causing at least one other state to take action.
Anthony, good morning. That's right. The governor of Florida has said, listen, if you're coming to our state from New York, you need to quarantine for 14 days. And some people are giving the governor heat, saying the Florida governor should declare a stay-at-home order statewide. You've got the governor of Puerto Rico who said anyone coming from anywhere to our island needs to quarantine for 14 days. And I want to give you a sense of what some of the other states, the smaller ones, are going through. I talked to a hospital CEO in Louisiana who said, David, we need masks so bad. I was on the phone with somebody's brother's sister's friend who connected me with a lady who usually sells perfume that she gets from China, but now she's getting masks and we're buying them from her. That is what our top-level medical professionals are dealing with in order to get our frontline workers the equipment they need.
The governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, toured Manhattan's Javits Center Monday. It will soon be converted to a temporary 1,000-bed facility. But the governor says that won't be enough.
We have 53,000 hospital beds. We are projecting a possible need of 110,000 beds. I've ordered today the hospitals that they must increase their capacity by 50%.
In Walnut Creek, California, nurses at a Kaiser hospital rallied over the shortage of personal protective equipment.
I've seen nurses go home in tears because they feel like they've been exposed or potentially exposed to something here.
The hospital insists it is providing equipment which is in line with current scientific and public health standards. The U.S. government admits it only has a fraction of the 300 million N95 mask stockpile that it needs for the medical workers to protect themselves. Valley View Hospital in Glenwood Springs, Colorado, is making their own surgical masks to wear over the FDA-approved N95 masks, which the nurses have been told they only get one and they have to reuse it.
But that's where I believe our masks will come in to help provide that protective barrier that healthcare workers want to use to feel safe to do the job that they need to do to protect our community.
In California, the governor says the state needs an additional 50,000 beds to treat the sick. Off the coast of California, the Navy hospital ship Mercy left San Diego headed for Los Angeles with 1,000 beds and 9 staffed operating rooms. The idea is to use the ship to treat people who are not infected with COVID-19. If you need more proof that this virus knows no age, back in New York City, 26-year-old yoga teacher Fiona Lowenstein says she had no underlying medical conditions but was still hospitalized for COVID-19. She lost her appetite and was struggling to breathe. She's home now, but she says things are by no means back to normal.
I still have no sense of smell. I'm having GI problems. I lost a lot of weight in that first week that I have not been able to put back on.
What's the most direct, pointed, candid thing you want to say to people your age?
I think I want to say that at some point during this crisis, we have all not taken it seriously.
Fiona wrote an op-ed in the New York Times basically targeting people her age in their mid-20s, saying, hear my story and understand this is serious for people who are as young as we are. I want you to know that the Pentagon says 5 military field hospitals will be set up around the country. One is going to the Seattle area. Another one is set to arrive in New York this week.
That military support is heartening, but people do need to take this seriously, David. Thank you very much.